time of the year. This is Amish Country 21 bag, virtually Hulless mini popcorn in assorted flavors, in butter, in light natural, and sweet kettle corn. And you get all 3 of those. 7 bags each for a total of 21. This breaks down to 21 bags under $30. Low feature price on this, 2 easy payments of $14.84. Free shipping and handling on this one too. But this is wholesome, no chemicals added, even though we're talking about microwave popcorn. No chemicals added, and virtually Hulless. So Kimberly Grayson, these are so delicious. I got to nibble on your flavors. Boy, are they good. And here they are, right? Are these all the bags that we're getting?
There is. So why don't you show that we have a 21 bag assortment, as you mentioned, 7 of each of the flavors. And I'd love to emphasize, Antonella, what virtually Hulless means, because I don't know that everybody's heard about a virtually Hulless popcorn and what the difference is. So if I can, and maybe we can come in close here, I'll show a comparison between what you're used to seeing in your grocery store and then what you receive here from the Amish Country popcorn. Typical grocery store microwave popcorn is going to be a kernel that is larger, and when it pops, you do not have the complete hull disappear. And the hull is this piece, and I'm actually going to just show it because it's so important that you see. The hull is this hard piece of the kernel that remains in place. So even if you get a light, fluffy bloom, you have this piece that then sticks in your teeth. It gets in your gums. It gets in your throat. It's the part of the popcorn that we don't love, right?
Right.
So what we've done here with the Amish Country popcorn is we grow a much smaller kernel of corn. You can see how nice and delicate and tiny these are. So as they pop, they explode away the hull, and all you have is this delicious white bloom of corn, nothing to get stuck in your teeth, and all you get to enjoy is the delicious flavor.
Wow, that really, it does make a huge difference.
It makes a huge difference.
That's my biggest pet peeve and keeps me from enjoying popcorn, was I don't want to get the floss out and the picks and try to get it, and sometimes you can't, your gums bleed, and it's like, forget it. Also, you kind of worry a little bit about like all the preservatives and the chemicals they put in the bags. I don't know what's in there. And these are no chemicals added. It's virtually Hulless and delicious, delicious. The flavors are, which one's the sweet kettle corn? Because that was my favorite.
I'm gonna take you right to the sweet kettle corn. It's my favorite as well.
Okay.
It's right here in this bowl, right in front of me. This is mine, but maybe I'll share it with Antonella. I'll share it with my friend Antonella. This one, I will tell you, is just a delicate sweetness, right? You think about sometimes you can get popcorn that is candy coated, right? And it has a little bit of a stickiness to it.
That is so good,
This is just the sweetness of the corn with just a hint of a little bit of that soft sweet taste, right?
They're delicious. Oh, that's my favorite. What's the other flavors?
Okay, so now we're going to go into one that I just think, for me, is perfect for summertime. This is the light natural. It is just the simplest of the corn with a little bit of oil and some salt.
Try that one.
When I think about this flavor, I love it plain and simple, right? I love that it's a nice low-calorie option, and I also like that if I want to season it up with my own spices, blends of seasoning, or if I even want to put some chocolate sauce on top, I can use this light natural as just a great base for anything that I want to enjoy.
Yeah,
and then we'll go to our third flavor.
I'm going back to the kettle corn.
She can't help herself going for the kettle corn. But then we have the classic. This is what I think of as movie night popcorn, right? This is the butter. And if you notice, it's not an overly yellowy orangey color because it's butter. There is real butter in here, which gives it not only its delicious flavor, you can see the color is authentic. It is real butter. And I'm noticing
though too, it's not greasy gross. It's not, you know, it's fluffy.
It is.
It's very appetizing. Like when you, it's not this greasy, heavy, thick, disgusting. It really comes together nicely.
And I'll show you why it's not greasy. If we could take a look inside the bag here. This is after I have taken a bag of the popcorn and taken everything out. Do you notice what's not left in here? You're not left with a bunch of grease because there wasn't a lot put in the first place. Just a hint of oil to make sure that these kernels all pop each and every time. And you can see that's what we have in this bag. just the kernels
Yeah.
with that delicious flavor.
I'm eating so much. Usually at this point, I'm taking my tongue going, I haven't, it's gone.
Not here.
It's gone. It's not in my teeth and my gums.
It's not here. We get to enjoy what we enjoy about popcorn, which is that fluffy bloom, right? That delicious natural flavor. And because the Amish country popcorn comes from the heartland of America, these come from farms in Indiana. This is wholesome goodness at its finest.
I gotta tell you, that kettle is my favorite.
Yeah.
That is so perfectly done.
Yeah, I love it
Not
too.
over the top, not where I'm searching for the flavor. It's right there. What a nice presentation.
And you know what's nice is if you do have inside the family or with your friends, everybody has a different flavor that's their favorite. And I find that to be the case more times than not in my house. You do get 21 bags, so you can pop up a different bag for
Well, how much does
everybody in
one
the
bag
house.
make? Like, can you show me visually?
Sure. So
I want to know how big of a bowl I can get with just one bag.
Sure, so we're filling up some very large bowls here,
Okay.
right? So they're 3.5 to 3.5 ounces. But if I just poured the one, you noticed it gave a generous fill to even this very large bowl, right? So now we're getting into, I've put 2 bags in here, right? So we're starting to see what 2 bags does to give this overflow.
So it's not this little tiny,
no.
you know, it's a good amount.
It's a good amount. Now, what I will
is good.
call attention to, because as we're talking size, I think this is really important to note, because I want everyone to realize when you get this home what you're going to have. We have these very delicate size blooms. That's because we're starting from a much smaller kernel size. So when you get these home and you pop up your popcorn, notice that it's going to be a smaller piece of popcorn than you're used to. But the beauty of that is that means every part of the popcorn has that outstanding flavor. And they are smaller because they come from those smaller kernels. And think about when you go and you buy corn on the cob, right? The corn that I always look for is not those big, large yellow pieces. I look for the tiny white ones, right?
Really?
They to me, are the sweetest. They're the most succulent pieces of the corn.
so good.
And that's the corn that we use to pop the Amish country popcorn.
It's so good.
Right?
Yeah.
So good.
Come here. Let me show you what you got real quick. Oh, this is so delicious. I can't keep my hands off of that. It's 21 bags, and it's an assortment. So you will get 7 bags of the butter, 7 bags of the light natural, and 7 bags of the sweet kettle corn flavor. It's at a low feature price. That's not going to last forever. That'll go away at some point. The 2 easy payments of $14.84, that will go away at the end of the day. And I love that we have free shipping and handling too. I'm going to show you. Here it is. It does come individually packaged up. And there you're seeing the bag. But what's so great about this is it's from the heartland. It's Amish. It's clean. It's got great ingredients in it, and you don't have all of those preservatives and chemicals. And the cherry on top is it's virtually Hulless, so you don't get. Oh, what are you doing over there?
See, I got your attention. All I needed to do was bring out the chocolate. Bring out the chocolate, you get everyone's attention.
Okay, yeah, you do. That is definitely, that's what, you're probably using the light, right? The,
you know what, I
popcorn.
am, because once I have the delicate sweetness on the sweet kettle, I'm thinking I'm gonna want my light 2 ways. I'm gonna wanna have it just plain and simple and that clean taste of summer, but I am gonna have a lot of fun once I start thinking about what I can put on top of this light, just to give it that little extra dessert
come
touch.
over here.
I'll
You
share.
are joking me.
I will share, no problem. Okay, so can we have fun? I'm going to take it another level.
Do
okay,
it,
we
do
started
it.
with the chocolate. Should we do some caramel?
Oh, of course
I
you
think
should.
we should.
You would be a good person to do that.
I think we should.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Okay.
Chocolate, caramel,
Okay,
popcorn.
come on back. I'm sharing.
Oh, I'm coming back. Honey, you don't have to tell me twice. That, you guys, look at what you can do. Oh man, what a way to get the family together, right?
And when you're starting from a light, natural popcorn, you don't feel guilty putting another topping on it because you're starting from the cleanest, the simplest of the popcorn. So have some fun, right?
Have some. That is fun. That's my kind of fun. Oh my gosh. And you know, I love it that I can still kind of talk and eat at the same time.
That's the beauty.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. And that also really it should alert you to know that, you know what, this just melts in your mouth.
It totally is. And the fact that you're getting 21 bags that melt in your mouth, what I always like to say is that's 21 movie nights, or that's almost a month's worth of snacks that you can enjoy and not feel guilty about for 21 days.
What is that?
Right?
Somebody get a calculate for me. It's 21 bags for $30. What is that per bag? What does that cost per bag? Anybody? Anybody, can somebody do that math for me?
I'm going to be that math genius here, and I'm going to think
Can you
about
do
it. I
it?
think it's under $1.50, right? I think
It has
it's
to be.
$1.40.
What do you pay at the movie theater for some popcorn? It's like a second mortgage. Didn't get popcorn anymore at the
And
movie
this is
theater.
when you think about the bags, if you're going to buy a popcorn pre-bagged, right? And you say to yourself, I'm opening it fresh, right? Well, fresh when you open it, but you don't really know how long ago that popcorn was popped that was put inside the bag. Here you know that each and every time you are popping up a fresh bag. It's warm. It's fresh, so it's going to have all that wonderful soft texture to it and none of the holes. So there's no crunchiness. You don't want crunchiness in your popcorn unless you've bought one that's coated, that's intended to be crunchy.
So good.
The crunch that comes from the holes is not the crunch that you want. So we have virtually eliminated that and made sure that those pieces, if we can zoom back in again, I think it's really important to see that this is what the blooms look like. They are nice and fluffy, and if I turn it over where you would normally find that hull, do you
It's
see
been
how
blown away.
that has been blown away? You're not going to have that piece to get stuck in your teeth, stuck in your gums. I know my dentist would love for me to come visit more often because of things getting stuck in my mouth, but I don't want to do that. I just want to enjoy my popcorn.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you were very close. It's like $1.40 a bag.
Okay.
Around $1.40
So
a bag.
I don't just know my popcorn.
You know your math.
I know my math.
You're a smart chick. I love it.
Smart because I eat the light natural, but I also am smart because I eat the kettle that is just that nice soft sweetness,
It's
right,
so
without being
different.
candy coated.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, I'm in love with this. And obviously you can tell because I have not stopped eating it since I came to the set. Go ahead, please.
So yeah, again, we've been emptying out these bags. Everyone, I'm taking out another bag just so you can see. This
So
is
good.
every flavor that we have. Every time we empty the bag, you can see we're
you
not
know
left with unpopped kernels.
It's a really good, clean, wholesome snack. You know it? I love it. Or you can make it dirty. You can go ahead and add the caramel and the chocolate and just dirty that up.
We know how to do that.
Thank you, Kimberly. You're
Thank you.
awesome.
So
Thank
good
you.
to see you. Mwah.
That's
Such fun.
completely delicious. Okay, now, in case you missed those salmon fillets, the 6 count or the 12 count is available, but the 12 count, very, very limited. That is the stuffed salmon fillets from Davio's, real restaurant quality. He has 10 different restaurants, M53880. 3 payments on that and free shipping and handling. Okay. And Brian, can I bring the monitors up closer, honey, for this next presentation? Okay. Please.
Why not?
Okay, this is one of my all-time favorite desserts here at QVC. Before I ever even